everybody, my name is Sky. I'm your friendly neighborhood autistic person full of random useless facts, and today we are getting back into the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. In the last stream, depths, but we have pretty much finished the depths at about, I would say, 99%, maybe 99.8%. Whew, I have myself turned up way too loud and I startled myself. I gave myself a little startle. Anyways, but a little bit like 99.8% done. Like, we only have a few small white roots here and there that were left behind, and a couple of mines that got forgotten, but otherwise we're pretty much done with that, and I'm happy with it. So today we are going to actually be, we also did the labyrinths, but today we are actually going to be finally heading into the Lenaru region and helping out the Zora with their issues. Let's get going, shall we? Thank you all so very much for joining me. I hope you're having a wonderful day. So just like the other regions, even though we can very clearly and easily just land straight in the middle of town, I like to start out on the bridge and enjoy a walk in. It allows you to really get the scope of what has changed and how severe the situation is for them. So yeah, let's take our walk across the bridge, which is not nearly as shiny. It is covered in mud. There's mud falling from the sky. The rivers are absolutely disgusting looking. Oh gosh, look at that brown. I would not want to be swimming in that. The statue of Mifa is covered in mud. Well, that is simply unacceptable. Don't want to throw that. We can't accept that, though. Wait a second. Well, that's not statue of Mifa, that's...
Yes.
That is! That's me! That's Link riding Sidon. Oh, I'm so glad that he finally acknowledged our relationship. Isn't that sweet of him? Who are you? I am so sorry. Everyone has been treated now, but we have used up all of the splash fruit. There were more injuries than anticipated. Please accept my apology. You have nothing to apologize for. You did what had to be done. Most importantly, I am grateful that everyone is alright. Now if we could only do something about that statue. You there, are you a traveler? I'm sorry, I did not notice you until now. I was focused on a matter of great importance. Zora's domain is in some troubled times at the present, due to the sludge falling from the sky. Things have finally calmed down, at least for the moment. However, this precious statue remains covered in sludge. We were just discussing how we need to wash away the sludge. Regardless, Wait, what is this? Right, don't we make a handsome couple? The sludge! I see you managed to wash it away. That statue is a symbol of hope for the Zora. It is very precious to us. Thank you so much for cleaning it up. In truth, that statue depicts the majestic forms of the pair who saved this cherished domain in the past. That is right. The beloved Prince Sidon of Zora and his very best friend, Sir Link, the heroic Hylian swordsman. And they were friends. It is simply wonderful, is it not? How I would love to meet him someday. Say, you have a similar stature to the Hylian hero. And similar eyes as well. Oh, and you're also a Hylian. And a swordsman? Wait, could it be? Yeah, hey guys, what's up? Are you? Link, the swordsman of legend. Please remember to mind your manners, Chroma. Oh, please accept my apology.
Yes.
Yes, please pardon our rudeness. I am quite surprised to learn that you are the legendary swordsman, Sir Link. I have heard mention of you nearly every day since I first arrived at this domain. I am Prince Sidon's... Oh, forgive me. I am your best friend's fiancé. Excuse me? Says who? Where did you come from? My name is Yona. Where did you come from? I am truly honored to have the opportunity to meet you, Sir Link. Who do you think you are? I had heard that you were missing along with Princess Zelda. If I may ask, what brings you here? Well, you see, what happened was... Oh, to think that such a thing could take place beneath the Hyrule Castle. And now you are traveling the kingdom to investigate. So your search for Princess Zelda is what brought you to this domain?
Sure.
In that case, feel free to investigate the area around the domain as thoroughly as you see fit. Oh, I have a lovely idea. If you do not mind, I ask that you please go and meet with Sidon. I am certain that he would be delighted to see you. Sidon can be found at Mifa Court. It's located at the peak of Ploymus Mountain.
Oh.
Lady Yona, it is time. I fear we must be going now. Forgive me, Sir Link, but I must be on my way. But if it pleases you, after you have met with Sidon, perhaps you could visit me at the infirmary on the floor above. I am determined to be of assistance to you as best as I can, Sir Link. She is very pretty, though. But seriously, like, Sidon did not mention anything at all about someone like her. What's the deal, buddy? Alright, we're gonna bebop around. We're gonna talk to anybody who can be talked to at the moment. And check the place out. General tour of the place. Oh, we need to grab the shrine real quick.
Oh. Oh.
Phew, this sludge is really quite stubborn. I dearly hope our patients recover soon.
Ah,
Lady Yona, Sir Wink is here at last.
oh,
Oh, you really came. How fortuitous. I was hoping to speak with you about an item that you entrusted the domain with repairing. Your Zora armor. The repair is mostly complete, but it does require one more thing. I need an ancient arowana. I can finish the armor right away if I can somehow acquire a scale from that fish. We've not seen ancient arowanas around lately, and I have no idea where they can be found. Since they are used for making armor, Dento the blacksmith may know something about how to get one. If you find one, can you please bring it to me? Do that, and I shall fix your precious item at once and return it to your care. As you well know, the Zora armor allows even a highling like you to climb waterfalls with ease. I am certain it will prove useful to you. Please do not forget my request. Oh, could it be that you have brought me an ancient arowana? Yeah, here you go.
whoa.
An ancient arowana. With this, I can finally finish repairing your treasured Zora armor. Please wait just a moment while I hurry to the workshop. Welcome in, Master Koga. I'm doing well. How are you? I am having fun. Thank you so very much for liking and subscribing. That is very kind of you. And I will have fun. Thank you for stopping in. I am so honored to reunite you with this item, dear Link.
Yes, yes.
Your armor is as good as new. Zora armor. Heck yeah. Please, take this along with our well wishes. I am so happy that I was able to return it to its pristine state. It is a precious piece of armor, after all. As you well know, the Zora armor allows even a highling like you to climb waterfalls with ease. Of course, it will not help you with climbing waters that have been tainted with sludge. However, with your great skill, Sir Wink, I am certain you will find a way up to that waterfall, clouded though as it is.
Whoa.
Please use this well for your investigation into Princess Zelda's whereabouts. Thanks. Give me one quick second. I'm gonna check something. Yep. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then that's over. Sorry, I'm not gonna lie, I'm triple checking the location of the other armor parts because like I kind of remember, but I wanted to be double sure that I actually had them correctly before I just go running off into nothingness. But I'm right. Not that we need to get it at this very moment, but we can go ahead and equip our armor piece. Let's go say hi to King Dorfin. Checking on how he's doing. Big man himself. Big man's gone. Is Big man dead? Guess we'll find out. Glad the kids are unbothered. Alright. Let's head up to find Sidon. She said that he was on top of Poemus Mountain, which is apparently now called Mipha's Court. Did they move Mipha's statue to the top of the mountain? Shame. I don't think it was back here. Originally. It was definitely not. Pristine Sanctum. Oh hey, big man. Ooh, you're not looking good, buddy. You get out of here. You're all going in timeout. Except for Tua. He's cool. God, who approaches? Is that you? So it is, Link. Huh? How did you find this place? What cruel ploy are you plotting? Hold, my ever-loyal Muzu. If you speak in such a way without explanation, Link here will only be as confused as to what is going on. Hello, Link. It has been some time since we last spoke. I had received word that you went missing, along with Princess Zelda. Why have you come here? Well, you see, what had happened was... Well. To think that such a thing should transpire for the hero of Hyrule and Princess Zelda. Huh? You expect us to believe that Princess Zelda simply disappeared just like that. Do not sully our ears with your lies. I saw Princess Zelda with my own eyes, right after the phenomenon at Hyrule Castle took place. Calm yourself, Muzu. Link's eyes betray no hint of deception. He remains a trusted friend of the Zora. There must be an explanation. Link, I will now tell you what happened when we last saw Princess Zelda, as well as the reason behind my seclusion here in the pristine sanctum. We encountered Princess Zelda just after Hyrule Castle ascended into the sky. Floating islands appeared as if from nowhere. Sludge and fragments of ruins began raining down. Muzu and I had left the domain to investigate these strange occurrences, and that is when it happened. Princess Zelda descended from the sky, accompanied by a sludge monster. What happened next took us by surprise, as she unleashed the beasts upon us. King Dorephan valiantly vanquished the threat. However, he was gravely injured by the sludge during the battle. As for Princess Zelda, she vanished without a trace. If word got out that Princess Zelda lost her mind and harmed the Zora King, the resulting turmoil would be devastating. That is why we are temporarily remaining hidden within the princess' pristine sanctum. According to your story, Princess Zelda disappeared suddenly in the depths beneath Hyrule Castle. On the other hand, she suddenly appeared near Zora's domain, and unleashed a monster upon us. The waters of truth have become murkier still, but from the Zora perspective, one thing is clear. It all leads back to the sky. This disaster, the sludge, the monster, and even Princess Zelda. It may well be that the answer to these riddles can only be found skyward. Sidon ordered Giotto, a historian well acquainted with the ruins, to investigate. I wonder if any progress has been made. We'll get it figured out for you, Dorephan. We got you, buddy. Also, hello, Fatal Waffle. Welcome in, welcome in. We are getting close to Boy Yoshi. We're getting close. Once we have finished up the Zora region, which we should be able to do in this stream, the only thing that we'll really have left to do is the finale and beat the game. Depending on how tonight goes, how much we get done, will depend on how I move about doing that. Most likely, though, I will do it the same way that I did Breath of the Wild, where I'm gonna have the finale be its own separate stream. But yeah, we're getting close. Oh yeah, we're way overpowered. Like I said, it kind of depends. I would like to have the finale be a separate stream, so that way I can have, you know, a big separate thing. So if we finish this within time, instead of bebopping and bullshitting around, just stop it where it is, have it be a short stream, set up timestamps and a thumbnail on it real quick, and then just go straight into the finale and start up another stream right away. Like I said, we'll see. Cross that bridge when we get there. You can ascend through the gates to get Minoru. That's actually really smart. That way you don't have to get all the parts. Give me one quick second. I'm going to grab a drink before I do more dialogue.
Is it really you? Good to see you, my friend.
Uh-oh, we got a snafu in the chat. I'm just kidding. Welcome in, snafu. Link, it has been far too long. I received word that you had gone missing and was beside myself with concern. Whatever could have transpired? Well, you see, what had happened was...
No!
Oh! To think something like that could have taken place beneath Hyrule Castle. And afterwards you mysteriously awoke on a sky island. The sky. Could it be the sky that is a key to everything after all? My apologies. I have actually been wondering if those floating sky islands could be the source of the falling sludge. That is why I have tasked Azora Historian with investigating ruin fragments and all historical documents related to the sky. As for me, I am not at liberty to leave the spot at the present, as I am uniquely qualified to deal with the sludge here. You see, old friend, this place is the source of the water that flows into Zora's domain. That is why I must use my power of water manipulation to separate the sludge from our water in order to clean it. If I cease, then the sullied water will flow into our beloved home, and there will be much pain and suffering. That is why I cannot afford to leave here, no matter what. Say, Link, does it not seem that Princess Zelda's whereabouts might be related to the floating sky islands and the ruins? If so, perhaps you could go and speak to our historian Giotto. His many years have blessed him with great wisdom. It is quite possible that he could provide you with some useful information. At the present, you should be able to find Giotto continuing his investigation at Toto Lake. By the way, I hope you know that I am truly happy to see you again after such a long time apart, my dearest friend. Visit me anytime you like. Your presence is never anything less than welcome and appreciated. Love you, Sidon. You got this, buddy. Also, if you see, he's grown since Breath of the Wild. He's gotten a lot taller. So, wait, what were we doing? Speaking to Giotto at Toto Lake. Yeah, it's up and over here. I think we might be able to fly to it once we get up here at the top. They did disrespect me by putting her up here. It is a pretty spot, though. And she's got a lovely view over Zora's domain. Yeah, I saw what you said, Fatal Waffle. I kind of agree. I agree as much as I can. Like I said, never really played too much of those games. So I don't really have too much of an opinion around that. Such dignified presentation. Yes, I see it. The writing resembles waves upon a stormy sea. How fascinating. This ancient stone slate must have been written by our Zora ancestors from the distant past. How heartbreaking that I cannot read it in this state. Ah, Link. My apologies. I was deep in thought. In any case, I have news. I have made a monumental discovery. This is an undeniably ancient Zora stone slate. Better still, upon its surface there appears to be text regarding the sky. However, the slate is broken, and so I am unable to read it in its entirety. I deeply wish that I could view the full text. Alas, I fear my fins are tied. Well, you see, what had happened was... You fixed it. Well now, look at that gloriously repaired stone slate. You have helped me immensely, Link. I cannot thank you enough. The time has come. This historic text is mine for reading. Stand upon the land of the sky fish, and behold its lofty view. Among the floating rocks you see, a droplet waits for you. Through this droplet, shoot an arrow with the mark of the king. Do this task, and you shall reveal a most wondrous thing. See the watery bridge's resting spot with your own two eyes, that which connects the Zora to the people of the skies. This is an extraordinary discovery. This important text actually tells us how to journey into the sky. Though in truth, that mystery just leads us straight into another. One difficulty has been overcome, and yet another has appeared in its wake. As it mentions the mark of the king, perhaps it can mean it would be prudent to consult King Dorephan. I assume he will be returning from his investigation of the sludge shortly. Stand upon the land of the skyfish, and behold its lofty view. Among the floating rocks you see a droplet waits for you. Through the droplet shoot an arrow with the mark of the king. Do this task and reveal a most wonderful thing. So it does mention a connection between the Zora and the sky. Still, I simply don't understand it. As it mentions the mark of the king, perhaps it would be prudent to consult King Dorephan. Okay, so you don't have anything extra to say. I was just checking to be like, I don't know where King Dorephan is. I have nothing else to say to you, Link. Just go and speak to King Dorephan, I think is what they're wanting us to do. Thankfully, we already found him. We accidentally bopped right into him. Yeah, I can understand why you see it that way, Fatal Waffle. And I respect that viewpoint. That's the viewpoint that you have. I'm just like, I don't know. Even if there's like full-on copies of each other, games are games. The only thing that like I ever have a problem with when it comes to quote-unquote copying of games and shows is if it's genuinely like a straight-up copy. Like they've made no effort whatsoever to change the characters or the lore or anything like that. Now I can tell you that. They didn't do anything to put real effort into making its own creation and design. But as long as there's, differences in the characters, a little bit of a lore change here and there, I don't really see it as copying so much as taking inspiration from. Hello, Munchkin Man. You're a mess. Why are you things you are? Tell me, Link, has any progress been made? Well, you see, what happened was... so you have spoken with Giotto. You say that the mark of the king was mentioned on the stone slate that was restored. I do indeed know of it. The mark of the king refers to a Zora King's scale. One of my scales, in other words. I have heard it called by the name you mentioned in an ancient ritual. However, none remain who know how it was used. If this particular scale of mine may prove useful to you, by all means, take a few. There is no need for restraint. This is nothing to me. If you run out, simply return and acquire more. King's Scale, times 5. The Zora kings bear this scale on their foreheads, and it sparkles in different ways depending on the angle from which it is viewed, and they are used in ancient Zora ceremonies. After all that has transpired, and after much reflection, I have come to a realization. I must truly be getting on in years to have allowed a mere monster to catch me off guard. Perhaps the time is nearing for me to pass the title of king on to Prince Sidon. Get away from here, Munchkin. To pass the title of king on to Sidon. King Dorothin. In any case, that is a matter for another day. After the chaos surrounding the sludge has quieted, please inform Sidon about my situation and about the King's Scale. Tell him there's no need to worry about me, and tell him he must go forth and do what needs to be done. I got you, Dorothin. I got you, buddy. We're currently doing the very last regional phenomenon, Yoshi. The last region. Ah, that is the Zora armor. It really is perfect on you. I have no doubt that it will help you in your search for Princess Zelda. Munchkin, yes. Don't you come over here. No, there are literally a dozen spots within a 2-foot radius that I can actually look around and see that you could go and lay in. Please go somewhere else. Shoot. Speaking of, have you found anything? Well, you see, what happened was... What? You say my father was attacked by a monster, and that Princess Zelda unleashed it upon him. What could that possibly mean? Well, for now I fear all we can do is take my father at his word and try not to let our concern overcome us. Link, thank you for telling me about my father. Princess Zelda descending from the sky, not to mention the monster and that filthy sludge. It seems our course is skyward. We now know that the mark of the king written on the slate refers to my father's scale. The only remaining mystery is that of the land of the skyfish and the floating rock in the shape of a droplet. Stand upon the land of the skyfish. That must be referring to an actual location of some sort. I'm sure that if we locate the land of the skyfish, it will lead us to the floating rock that is the shape of a droplet. Link, if you find any leads, please let me know at once. I got you, buddy. Is there any way to get king scales besides from King Dorothin? Not that I'm aware of. So far, the only time I've ever been able to get them is from King Dorothin. And face reveal at 1,000 subs? Face reveal? Never. I am working on a VTuber, though. Slowly but surely. Mostly for privacy reasons. And also, I hate my face. Just straight up. I wouldn't want to look at me. I don't know why y'all would. Anyways, this looks like a fishy island in the sky. Let's go. So, how will we go about it? Ah, we can do that. I'm pretty sure there's a chest somewhere around here. I can just never remember where. And I'm not gonna use all of my stuff looking for it. It's either I find it or I don't. Yeah, I do feel like I do remember a chest being around here somewhere. Munchkin Man, why? I think I found it on accident the last time, so I don't know if I'll be able to remember it correctly. Ooh, you know what I could do? I could check. Pick from compendium. I think I have. I have never not once taken a picture of a treasure chest. What the hell is wrong with me? Even so, found a stone droplet in the sky. Let's see here. Always gotta scroll so much. There we go. Yoink. Alright, well that worked out. Let's go tell Sidon. I hope he's proud of us. Where is he? Oh. Hey guys. Everything okay here? Lady Yona, it is far too dangerous for you to be here.
Yes.
Darling, I came here because there's something I need to speak with you about. I have been thinking for quite some time. Oh, hello there, Link. What has happened, my friend? Did you figure something out? Well, you see, what had happened was... You solved the ancient stone slate's riddle, and a pillar of light appeared. If the words upon the stone slate are correct, a path to the sky may open up if we investigate that location.
Oh.
Well done, Link. This is a huge development. I see. My dear Sidon, I think that you should go with Link to investigate that pillar of light, as I was just about to say. For a long time, I have been concerned that you are holding yourself back and not acting as freely as I would have expected. But my love, if you and Link join your powers, I am certain you shall be able to overcome whatever danger awaits. That is undoubtedly true. However, whatever is troubling you, Sidon? Why are you hesitating so? It is simply that... Huh?
Ew, it's a sludge pit.
That monster is covered in sludge. Could it be the foul beast that harmed Father? Sidon, we can take care of the water, at least for a little while. Do not fret about the domain. You are right as ever. It is up to you, my lady. Link, please. I must ask that you fight at my side once more. I got you, Sidon. Never have to ask twice. The beast is protecting its body in sludge. It is a mighty opponent, certainly, but we must not falter. When an opportunity presents itself, call out to me. I shall use my power to envelop you in water, thusly shielding you from our foe. At that point, you may shoot forth the water as an attack by swinging your weapon. So Sidon has the power of water. When his aura is charged, he can create a bubble of water that blocks an incoming enemy attack. If you swing your weapon, this water will be channeled into a long-range strike.
Up close and personal with it. Be careful.
You did it, Link. Ooh, excuse me. Take that, foul beast of the sludge. Is everyone alright? We are unharmed. Thank goodness. Lady Yona, if something had happened to you, In any case, it is possible that another monster will appear. I suggest that you return to the domain at once. Thank you for the sentiment, Sidon. However, more importantly, we must consider what Sir Link spoke of earlier. That pillar of light that he said appeared at the reservoir begs to be investigated. This may be our opportunity to learn the cause of the sludge falling from the sky, or even Princess Zelda's whereabouts.
Yes.
Leave this place to us, dearest Sidon. Your friend needs your help getting to the bottom of this mystery. Well, of course it would be best for me to accompany him. However, I cannot leave you alone in this dangerous place. Did you not entrust this task to us already? We will not be on our own for long. We shall be fine. But, Sidon, my darling, I truly appreciate that you worry so for my safety. It speaks of the kindness in your heart. But you are the Prince of the Zora. One day you will lead the people of your beloved domain. I can see right through you, whether you want me to or not. You are yielding to the fear of losing someone you love yet again. You must overcome your past and face whatever the future holds with courage. But
Come now.
Enough is enough. You are not acting like yourself.
Hey now.
You must leave this place to me. Sweet Sidon, do not get lost in the past. You must keep moving ever onward, and just follow your heart as you always do. Like my old self. Like I always do.
Yes, yes.
It is all right. I swear it. I am not going anywhere. I see. Then it is clear as day. I was giving in to my fear of once more losing someone I love. You were right, Yona. I will not give in to this fear, nor forsake my trust in you. I leave this place to you, my love. Off we go, Link, to the Pillar of Light. I shall blaze on ahead, my friend. Welcome in, Mystical Gaming. It seems Sidon has finally put his doubts behind him and returned to his usual fearless self. I'm so glad. All this time he was clinging to regret over being able to save his precious sister, Mipha. My poor tormented Sidon. And to think he was unknowingly paralyzed from taking action because he feared losing me as well.
Whoa.
Yet, he has overcome this trial and placed his faith in me. At last, the Sidon I know and love has come back to me. Link, please take good care of my dear Sidon. He is the sun in my sky. Oh.
Yep.
Alright, let's go meet Sidon at the weird Pillar of Light. Munchkin Man. Why are you being the way that you are? Stop knocking stuff down. Little shit. I actually agree with you there, Mystical Gaming. I do believe that waffles are better than pancakes. Unless they're Cracker Barrel pancakes, the specific Cracker Barrel restaurant, they make really good pancakes. They're so fucking good. But only their pancakes. Otherwise, waffles are the way to go. Holds the most syrup and butter. Fatal Waffle, I think your idea of a sequel of Tears of the Kingdom with the champions and King Rome resurrected would make for a very fun mod, but I don't know if canonically the idea of Link being a god would work well with the Legend of Zelda lore. It's all a circle. Their timeline and their lore is cyclical, so it's always repeating itself over and over and over again. And if Link became a full-on god, then there would be no reason for the circle to continue. And that would mean that none of the other Zeldas would actually exist. It would negate the need for them. Hey Sidon, how's it going? So that is the clue for reaching the sky. Yeah. Just now. What is that? Never mind. Now is not the time for flights of fancy. Just where could that light be coming from? I have got to drink more water.
I have an idea.
Rivali over here thinks
It's
he's
just
the
as I
shit.
thought. I can see an entrance at the bottom of the lake. I'll make a path for you. Dive in, Link.
Like, Rivali's up there in whatever afterlife the Hylians believe in, thinking that he's the shit because he can do Rivali's Gale, and then here's Sidon creating a whole whirlpool by himself, all the way to the bottom of the lake. Get wrecked, Rivali. If he was full god, it can make the gameplay with Link more interesting and the story would be more interesting. Maybe. It depends on the player, honestly. It sounds like you're somebody that would very much enjoy mods, and I know that there are a lot of mods that could make Link very godlike. I'm someone that, I like the story as it is. I think it's interesting. Link is interesting, the story is interesting, his abilities, everything is good as it is. And if they'd made the game like that, where he was godlike and not like this, and I wouldn't know anything else, I would think the game is interesting and good as it is. I'm actually a very easy to please person. when it comes to games, at least if it's a game style and genre that I'm a fan of, like Red Dead, Tears of the Kingdom, Horizons, that kind of stuff. I'm very easy to please. A waterfall. A waterfall descended from the sky. Link, what happened? Is this your doing? Yeah, you see what had happened was. Aha. So you activated a mysterious device in the ruins. And then the waterfall appeared. I believe I understand. To Azora, a waterfall is no different from a path. That must be the meaning behind Watery Bridge. Yes, it must. If we climb this waterfall, we shall ascend into the sky. Link, I knew it. Link, I knew you could do it. My belief in you is as well placed as ever.
Here. Come here. Come to me.
It is happening again. Is someone calling to me? What was that weird sound I just heard? Well, in any case, we now have a path forward. All that is left is to press ever onward. With your Zora armor, you can climb the waterfall as well. Let us be off on our next adventure, Link. Heck yeah, let's go, side on. What is this place? My body. It feels light as a feather. This is a strange place indeed, but right now we must focus on locating the source of the sludge. Link, it is time to divide and conquer. Let us split up for the time being. Later, Sidon. Good luck. I will say, I do agree with you there, Fatal Waffle. I'm curious as to what the people that remember and recognize Link think of his new powers whenever he shows up with the messed up Zonai arm and everything. I mean, I feel like that's definitely something that he tells them whenever he's like, oh, hey, here's what had happened, and, like, why I'm here and what's going on, is that I'm sure that, like, part of it is I got taken and I lost my arm, and now I have this thing and it has all these new powers. I agree with you there, Aaron. There's just so much to do in Tears of the Kingdom. It's very easy to get overwhelmed. I actually got overwhelmed when I started up this playthrough and realized that I had not made it nearly as efficient as I had planned to. This is really such a strange place. My body felt light as air, allowing me to soar surprisingly high while I was climbing the waterfalls. As we are in an unfamiliar place, let us proceed with caution, Link. Please take care as you forge ahead. Hello and welcome inside on Done and Done. Link, let us keep pushing forward. Hello and welcome in, Skiz. Thank you. From what I can tell, all of the sludge waterfalls are flowing from the ruins above here. In other words, if there is a source for this sludge somewhere, it must be. Link, once you are amply prepared, let us dive right in. I'm ready. Right. The time has finally arrived. Off we go. Let's go. This is disgusting, this is disgusting, this is disgusting, ew. Ugh. How magnificent! To think that such a structure was floating in the sky above our own Zora domain. Link, look. Surely that is the source of the sludge. I am certain of it. We must do something about it. That is it. Link, you see it, do you not? If only we could make use of that water. Well, here, bud. I'll be more than happy to show you. So you come over here, you see this circle thing? It's like Ouroboros looking style. If I touch it, it'll work. So, boop. Seems it did not work. But you saw it too, did you not? Using that mechanism did have an effect. There simply was not enough water. That sound again.
Cherished kin. This is the source of the pure waters of Zora's domain. Use your power to turn on the 4 faucets and you can collect water here. Heed my words.
It happened yet again, only this time I heard the voice loud and clear. The 4 faucets, I see. If we turn those on, we can acquire more water for the water vessels. Right, let us get to work, Link. Together, with our powers combined, there is nothing in this world that can stop us. Alrighty, we've got our marching orders. Let's get on them.
Yes, you got one flowing. This is great. Just 3 to go. Well done, Link. Now you just need to open the remaining 2. Leave it to me. All right, just one more, Link. You okay?
Where did Sidon go? We got the last place open.
You did it, Link! Okay, they're all filled up. Now we just need to use the central device. The sludge dissolved. The domain is surely safe now. Huh? Not good. This strange creature must be responsible. Get ready. Let's go, Link.
Yoshi, I usually stream anywhere between
This thing can spew sludge.
3.5 to 5 hours,
Link, you're not
depending
alone
on
in
what we're
this
getting done. Munchkin Man, no, it's literally the worst time. This is the worst actual time for you to be up in my... Buddy. Buddy. Get out of here. Please.
After it, Link. Okay, now's our chance. The sludge is everywhere. Let's use water to clear some away. It's able to swim through the sludge. That's going to make it hard to catch. Okay, now's our chance. The sludge makes it hard to move. Maybe we could do something to clear it away. Watch out for falling sludge. Okay, now's our chance. We've almost got it. Just finish it off.
Sidon, my cherished kin.
That voice again. You're the one we've been hearing this whole time?
Indeed. I am your ancestor from a time long past. I served the first king of Hyrule as a Zora warrior and a sage who, like you, could direct the flow of water. You are the pride of the Zora, your fluid, graceful movements as you fight. I would expect nothing less from my descendant. You bested the monster that sullied our domain, but it was a servant of a greater evil, the Demon King. His true purpose was to prevent you from obtaining the stone that you just found. My secret stone.
That stone that you are wearing?
Yes, and it is important you know more about the stone and the Demon King. So listen closely to what I have to say. It concerns the imprisoning war and the destiny of our people. Though we Zora live long lives, this all happened in a time ancient even to us. The kingdom of Hyrule was still in its infancy. A great evil, the Demon King, appeared. He invaded Hyrule and sought to cut the new kingdom's time short. But Rauru, the first king of Hyrule, brought me and 5 other warriors together to oppose him. To fight the Demon King, Rauru entrusted us with secret stones. Treasured artifacts that amplify the power of those who carry them. As the Sage of Water, I bore a secret stone and fought alongside my fellow sages in battle. However, the Demon King's power was overwhelming. Even my strongest defenses could not stop his ferocious attacks. In the end, our leader realized it would not be possible to defeat the Demon King outright. He chose to end the battle by sealing the Demon King away, sacrificing himself in the process.
So that was the imprisoning war.
Sometime later, another of the 6 sages, the Sage of Time, came to visit me, and the destiny of the Zora was made crystal clear.
The magic restraining the Demon King will eventually be undone. When that happens, a noble swordsman named Link will oppose him. We must help. Lend him your power. He will need the Zora's control over water.
The course of the Zora's future was clear. It would be our honor to aid in defeating the Demon King. I swear to you that, when the great evil returns, the Zora Sage of Water will awaken once more. The Zora people and their sage will fight alongside your swordsman. That is everything there is to share of the imprisoning war and of the destiny of the Zora. Zora's domain is once again safe thanks to you. However, the Demon King continues to threaten all of Hyrule. Sidon, my cherished kin, you must take up my secret stone and honor the vow I made to the Sage of Time. Fight alongside the swordsman, Link.
It's my destiny to fight by your side. I came here so that I could save Zora's domain. But it looks like all of Hyrule will need my help. I'll do all I can, just as my ancestor did. I will accept this sacred stone. I am the Sage of Water. Behold, this is my new power. Here, Link, your hand. I, Sidon, the Sage of Water, swear that I will fight by your side. Please accept this. It is proof of my vow. With that ring, you will always have my power with you. We're partnered up again. Yes. All right, let's head back home. Oh!
Whoa!
Link, welcome back.
Oh!
Wink, have you seen? The sludge just vanished without a trace. Wink, thanks to your courage, the inhabitants of Zora's domain are safe once again. No words could express the depths of my gratitude. Thank you, hero. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. As for you, Sidon, the Link certainly played a key role. Your own efforts to save the domain were nothing short of magnificent. I have always believed in you, Sidon. Now, you have unequivocally proven your worthiness to bear the crown. That is why I shall joyously take this opportunity to pass the throne to you. Father, this is so sudden. No, it only seems that way. In truth, it has been heavy on my mind for some time. Sidon, my son, it is time to ascend the throne as the new king. Take Yona's hand, and as one, lead Zora's domain to a brighter tomorrow. Me, the king. Thank you, Father. I will not let you down, I swear it. That is the spirit, my boy. Now, accept your place upon the throne. The finest swordsman in all of Hyrule shall bear witness to this momentous occasion. Silence, everyone! I hereby inherit the crown from my father, the exalted Dorephan. From this moment on, I shall be King of the Zora. At this precious moment, I ask you also open your hearts to your new queen, my beloved Yona.
Sure.
The sludge threatens us no more. We are once again free to swim through crystal waters beneath azure skies without fear. We could not have achieved this without our dear King Sidon, our heroic Sir Link, and all of us who called the domain home. I am so proud and so very grateful to count myself among the Zora of the domain. However, that does not mean that all matters have been resolved. Right you are, my love. So long as darkness lurks in the depths of Hyrule, this peace we have fought so hard for could vanish like a bubble on a needle. We shall not allow that. It is now time for the Zora to help Link prevail. Everyone, I ask that you lend him your strength. Doing just that shall be the first task that I and my partner in life and in leadership shall undertake as your king and queen. Woo! King Sidon! Woo! First things first, my friend, regarding the whereabouts of Princess Zelda. When I obtained the secret stone, we saw a vision of that woman, the Sage of Time. I'm certain it was far more than a passing resemblance. That was the Princess Zelda whom you and I know so well. In stark contrast, the look-alike cited in the present day as harming others and even attacked Father. As such, I can only believe that our princess is somehow in the bygone era of my ancient ancestor. However, if my hunch is correct, what is the true identity of the Princess Zelda who is running rampant in this era? Whatever the answer, it is painfully clear that we have no choice but to find her and ask her directly. Link, as I have just ascended the throne, I must offer my sincerest apologies of being unable to accompany you. Still, I shall continue gathering information about our lost Princess Zelda. Please promise me that you shall once again grace our fair Zora's domain with your presence sooner rather than later. Whatever comes to pass, know that you and I will always be connected, by the power of a sage, no less. We got the Val of Sidon, Sage of Water. That reminds me. Link, as I understand it, you have already visited Rito Village, Goron City, and Gerudo Town. I am certain that our allies at Lookout Landing would benefit from the information you have gathered. It may be worthwhile to return there and report your findings. Will do. That's on the list. Welcome in, Ganon Cube. How many hours do I have on Tears of the Kingdom? I'm not entirely sure. This is my 4th playthrough. I did not fully 100% it because I don't get all the Koroks anymore. Fuck doing that. But I did technically 100% it in terms of like shrines, light roots, side quests, and all that in my 2nd playthrough ever. So I have at least a couple hundred hours. Maybe less. I would say about 150, give or take. Get me to bump y'all. And also, you are correct. Sidon is now the king, but Dorephan won't move his big ass so Sidon can sit on the throne. But I mean, at the same time, look at those teeny tiny legs. Where else would he go? There's really only one place in the kingdom that, like, sits him correctly. Yeah, when it comes to Breath of the Wild, that's a different story. I have over a dozen playthroughs on Breath of the Wild. Alright, we've got some side quests that are opened up around here, but let's be honest. We don't want to do side quests. We didn't do all this fucking work for side quests. No. We're gonna go visit Lady Miha real quick. I'm gonna check to make sure that there's nothing in particular that I want to get upgraded before the finale, and then we're gonna head to Lookout Landing and we're gonna get the finale set up. When it comes to actually doing the finale itself, I'm going to end this stream for only about like 15 minutes. I'm gonna put up a thumbnail on this particular stream, but I'm not gonna worry about timestamps just yet. And so I'll put a thumbnail up, and then I'll immediately start up another stream, and we'll do the finale. And I do agree with you, Fatal Waffle, that if Mifa had lived and married Link, and then Sidon had Yona, it would be a very cute family. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, if there's anything that I want to upgrade, it would be the Fierce Deity armor, because I want to wear it into the fight if I could. But we would have to do a lot of resource farming in order to get it upgraded. Oh well, that won't stop me from wearing it into the fight. It was more of just a, if I could, I would. And I can't. Let me rethink real quick, is there anything at all before I head over there that I want to do? Oh. Real quick. Terrytown. Turn in our Muckarok thing. Ah, we have finally reached the point of I don't have any more materials to make more than this. If you bring me a sculpture from the stage, I can break it down into a new sculpture. Finally, that's what we've been wanting anyway. Take this, get it out of my sight. Yes, I'm okay with breaking this one down. Take it. Yes, you don't have to ask twice, break it down. I have never gotten the same picture of the Muckarok. I've gotten it before when it's in its like little octopus form, and I've gotten one where it's in the shark form, like flying through the air. So I'm curious to see what this one looks like. Oh, that's beautiful. That is a. Oh, that's perfect. That's great. He looks so fucking goofy. Look at his face. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's see if we can't. Alright, so he's very back heavy, duly noted. Oh, how are we gonna stick you in here? That'll work. That'll work for now. Look how doofy. Oh, that's perfect. I think that is my favorite Muckrock picture I've gotten. That's my favorite one. That's it. Okay, to Lookout Tower. I believe the previous sages do have a lot of respect for Link Fatal Waffle. And you are right, getting cube. The physics on that statue are... they're something. I think that is the only issue that I have. I love the aspect of being able to bring Kilton the monster pictures and getting sculptures made. But, oh my gosh, the hitboxes around them are insanely large and janky. It's so annoying. I was honestly expecting her to be in here. She might be up top. There she is. What you looking at?
Yeah.
Linky, I heard what happened. The major cold front that descended upon Naruto. The marbled rock rose that the Gorons couldn't get enough of. Then there was the sludge contaminating Zora's water. And finally, the Gerudo menaced by Gyptos in a sand shroud. You faced some serious challenges and overcame all of them. Well done, Link. So, the person resembling Princess Zelda was behind the scenes for all of the phenomena you discovered. This has to be related to the upheaval somehow. And I have something important to share as well.
Isn't that... Link, look at this! Quickly! Your Highness.
Winky, did you see that? That was the princess, wasn't it? I was going to share that I saw a figure that looked an awful lot like Princess Zelda at Hyrule Castle. I wasn't sure at first, but now I am. I thought she'd left the castle entirely, but she was inside. We have to hurry and rescue her. The soldiers and I can't reach Hyrule Castle as it is now. You might be the only one that can do it. I'm sorry, Link. I know I'm always throwing you into dangerous situations, but you really are the only one up to the task. So please come back in one piece. That applies to both you and the princess, got it? Alright, so that's the perfect place to bring this particular stream to a close. We will start off the next stream up in the castle. We are going to finish everything up. And we're just going to finish Tears of the Kingdom. Like that's it. We're finishing Tears of the Kingdom. I'm super excited. Hell yeah. Like I said, I'm going to set up this stream with a thumbnail, but no timestamp, so it won't take me very long. If you are worried about possibly missing the notification or anything like that, when I end this stream, set a 15-minute timer on your phone. It won't take me more, it shouldn't take me more than 15 minutes to get the thumbnail done and get it set up. But just a 15-minute timer. Come check on my channel in 15 minutes. If I'm not there yet, wait a couple minutes more and then check again. And I'll wait a little bit before we actually start getting into it once I start the stream back up, so that way people can join back in. But for now, if you spent time here today with me and Link here in The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, then thank you all so very, very much for taking the time out of your day and spending it here with us. I greatly appreciate you doing so. If you have to go to work or go home from work, please be very, very careful, and I will see you all extremely shortly in the next stream for the finale. Remember, about 15 minutes. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye!